Today in Cooking at Home with City Catering we are making egg fried rice. The first thing we are going to do is prepare the vegetables, the pepper, the red onion and the spring onions, and for that you're going to need a chopping board and a knife, and I always put a wet cloth underneath the chopping board to prevent it moving. So with the onion, we are just gonna top and tail, cut it in half, and then I'm just gonna peel it. Now with the red pepper, the way I like to do it with any sort of bell pepper, I just do the same, I just top, tail, and then I just cut the sides. And then with the spring onions, I have washed them already, so I'm just gonna do the same, top and tail. If there is any bits that don't look very nice with the spring onions, the easiest thing to do is just to take them off. Now I'm just gonna dice the red onion. I'm gonna dice the red pepper as well. If your family likes chunkier veg, you can just dice them bigger, or if you like them smaller, you can do that as well. And you can change whatever veg you like. You don't have to use this veg. If you like different colored peppers, or you don't like onion and you want to add something else, it's absolutely fine. Now the spring onions I'm just gonna slice. Now I'm about to start cooking the rice, and to cook the rice you just need a pan of boiling water. I just added a little bit of salt, and now carefully I'm just gonna add the rice. And then I just follow the instructions that say on the packet of rice, and it says for like 15 to 17 minutes in boiling water. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, now the rice is cooked, so I'm just gonna strain it. I just put a colander in the sink, and then very carefully I'm just gonna strain all the rice. Okay, now I'm just going to crack the eggs into a bowl, and then I'm just gonna whisk them. So now I'm gonna scramble the eggs. So I'm gonna put a little bit of oil in the frying pan. I'm gonna make sure that it's nice and hot. Now the oil is hot enough, so I'm just gonna be very careful at the whisked eggs. And then I'm just gonna gently move them around. If you have a little spatula, those plastic spatulas are very handy, but a wooden spoon would do the trick. I'm happy with how they look, so I'm gonna turn off the heat, and then I'm just gonna put the eggs on a plate, and I'm just gonna keep them until I need them later. Okay, I'm adding the rest of the oil in the clean frying pan, and then I'm gonna add the spring onions, the red onion, and the bell pepper. I'm gonna cook it on high heat for a couple of minutes. Okay, now the vegetables have been cooking for a couple of minutes, and I'm gonna add the sweet corn and the garden peas, and then I'm gonna cook it for another minute or so just to heat them up. Okay, now I'm gonna add the cooked rice, and then I'm gonna mix it well. Make sure that there is no big clumps of rice, and I'm gonna cook it for another minute. Next, I'm gonna add the soya sauce, and if you and your family really like soya sauce, you can add more or less. And the last thing that goes in is the scrambled eggs that we did earlier. So I'm just gonna add them, and then I'm just gonna break them up and mix them through. And that's it. I've mixed all the eggs through, and we have the dish finished. Okay, and now that it's ready, it's time to serve it. So here you have a lovely bowl of egg fried rice. Enjoy. And now just finally a couple of tips for this recipe. You can use whatever veg you like, or any veg that you have left over in the fridge. You can add little bits of ham to the fried rice, it's lovely. If your family likes spicy food, you can also add a little bit of chili.